so powerful, so beautiful. Precious? Precious?
I got the dailies in, and I looked at the dailies, and I said, they seem very linear, and I said, I think I should parallel cut this. But I wanted to check with Jonathan, who was shooting. This was shot in Pittsburgh. And so I tried to get him. He was very busy that day. And I got a hold of the script supervisor, and I said, this looks like it should be cut parallel, but how was it shot? She said, well, it was shot linear. I think it's linear. I'm not really sure. So I cut the scene in a linear fashion, not parallel, but two separate events. And then a few weeks later, I was showing it to Jonathan in the screening room, and he leans over in my ear and he says, how come you didn't parallel that?
Hey, I'm coming.
We're going in.
Good afternoon. Sorry to bother you.
We shot very linear, so I had to break it up. You know, I mean, a lot of times directors will just shoot something straight out, and you have to take the pieces to extend time to make all of the events happen. Well, this was shot that way. So I had to, then I went back, and of course I put it together in a parallel fashion. And it took me 3 days to cut it. I remember I was trying this piece and that piece, and it was pretty clear what it had to be, but it wasn't strong enough. And where do you break in, especially when they're shooting in a straight line? You have to get in break up moments and then extend moments. And so at the end of 3 days, I'm sitting there, and I've almost got it working, and it's not working. And I don't know what to do, and I look up, and across the room in one of the film bins is a piece of film. This sounds unbelievable, but I went over and I looked at that piece of film, and it was a shot of Crawford that I needed to make the whole thing work.
There's no one here, Jack. Clarice.
And I put it in, and that was it. So these things come to you in strange ways sometimes.